We're here on site. We've just installed this 22 kilowatt Guardian generator. We've ran the generator for 24 hours, so we're gonna do our 24-hour break-in, and I'd love to bring you along and show you that process. So what's really cool about these guys is now that our clients have this installed, it's gonna be super helpful. We're pretty prone to outages here in our area in the New River Valley. And so now when they lose power, it's not going to alter the course of their day. They can go on about their showers as normal, they can cook as normal, they can live their lives as normal. And so let's take a look inside and I can point out some of the features that are built into these Generac generators. So guys, inside of these generators, these have the Evolution 2.0 controllers. They're super nice LED lit controllers. They have the mainline circuit breakers. They have all sorts of auxiliary disconnects. There's one here, there's one here. And that really helps for a service technician to keep everything safe while you're working on it. It's really beautifully designed, really well done. Generac did a really good job engineering these, making sure that they are efficient for not only an install and a usage standpoint, but also from a maintenance and service standpoint. So I'd like to break this down a little bit further. We're going to do our 24-hour break-in oil change. Generac did a really good job designing the enclosure itself. You just lift up and pull, and you have access to service a lot of your engine components. So this here is your oil fill cap. This is your engine oil dipstick. And this is your engine oil filter, and this is your oil drain. Those are the three components we're going to be working with today. We're going to begin by taking the oil filler cap off. This service, after the initial 24 hours, is to look for any kind of contaminants that might be in your oil. We're looking for metal, we're looking for color. That's about a perfect color. You don't see any metal shavings or any other contaminants, so I think we're going to be all good here. Some things to look out for would be any metal shavings. They'd be fine little silver particles, flakes in here. If you had really dark oil, that'd be an indicator that your engine is burning too much, your engine's burning too rich. So we'll let all this drain out, and then we'll refill it with fresh oil. We use Generac products. We use their manufacturer oil. If you have a generator and you'd like to maintenance it yourself, if you're a homeowner, if you're a service technician, we can sell you all these parts and all the equipment you would need to do that. So that's another really cool thing. We're not only service technicians, we're sales, distributor, and we're full-fledged partners with Generac. Pretty well drained. We'll go ahead and put the cap back on. All right, so the next step will be to take the oil filter off and go ahead and swap it out. We've got our Generac Genuine oil filter here, part number 07018. And we're gonna just swap it out with the old one that's on. These guys are only supposed to be hand tight. You shouldn't have to use an oil filter wrench. We'll go ahead and catch some of this oil that's draining into our enclosure here. Clean all that up at the end, open up our new filter. It's a best practice to always lube this rubber O-ring. It just helps make a good connection when you put it back into the engine, just like changing oil in a car. It's a single overhead valve, so a little bit different setup than what you'd have in like an automobile. This is your main engine part right here. Off to the left, this is all of your generator, power generation. Your rotor is going to be in here, your stator is going to be in here, all of your copper windings are going to be in here. And the way it works is when your engine is moving, it's spinning, your crankshaft has a little flywheel that's attached to it, and it comes out and it spins, and there are bushings in here with magnets on the other side of them, and that rotation creates an electromotive force. And that electromotive force is harvested inside of those windings, those copper windings, and it's got AC field excitation. It comes up and into the controller, and the controller monitors how much power the client's using, and it'll increase or decrease engine RPM speed to increase or decrease how much electricity it's producing. So really, really high tech, a lot packed into a small package here. It looks kind of big, but it's actually relatively small for how much power it puts out the rotor is. Very simple to maintain. We're going to go ahead and refill it with Generac 5W20 oil. It calls for about 2 quarts. We'll put about 1.5 quarts in. We'll check our dipstick, make sure we're not overfilling, and then we'll proceed accordingly. We've got our Generac Genuine OEM oil. It's 5W20. That's what these engines call for. And we're going to go ahead and fill it with oil. It calls for 2 quarts, so we'll just put a whole quart in it. We'll check it, then we'll adjust from there, add more and more as we need. We just want to pour slowly so we don't make a mess, we don't spill out anywhere. We'll pull this out and check our level. Use the dipstick to check our level. It'll take a few minutes for the oil to sink. So we're right about there. We're going to add a little bit more and we should be full. All right, so we add a little more. I'm going to check the level again, make sure we're where we want to be, and then we can close it up, fire it up, and we'll be good to go. So you can see our oil levels to the full mark. We've got both of the holes are covered with oil now, so we're good to go. The oil fill cap back on, and then I'm going to clear off the enclosure, and we can put it in manual mode and start it up. This thing's running good, it's just as we expected, so I'm going to go ahead and button it up. These are so nice to have. This is such an important thing. In our community, we're super prone to power outages. This client lost power for 10 days last year in a big ice storm that we had. And now he's got this beautiful tank, he's got plenty of fuel, a nice generator. He'll never have to worry about losing power again. I can monitor this thing remotely via Wi-Fi. That's one nice feature about Generac generators. So if anything were to happen in the future, it's going to notify me directly, immediately, and we're going to be on top of it right away. So he's going to be good to go. He won't have to worry about that again.